Hello, welcome to Apostolic Creation. We're gonna watch about this guy named J.P. Sears. He's gonna be doing a skit about coffee. When you take coffee too seriously, and man, oh man, I take coffee too seriously. Don't you know? And guess what? I drink coffee every single day. Yes, I do. And I love it. Hey, maybe you invite me to your house and I'll drink coffee with you and have a nice chat. A lady to lady chat, yeah? Okay. Okay, so there's a lot of videos that he's done. I have never watched him before, but then, it's like on YouTube, he just popped everywhere out of nowhere. And there are some videos that was so hilarious. But there's some videos that I could not show. I'm trying to make it safe for other people that are able to watch them, to where it's clean and safe, and to where they don't have to be like, click me out or something. They need y'all need to watch this all the way through. Okay? So let's do a reaction. Don't worry, I did not drink coffee tonight. Only this after. I only drink like 4 or 5 cups this afternoon and in the morning. Okay. Coffee or die. I certainly don't want to die, but I certainly would drink some coffee.
I take my coffee pretty seriously. I can't start my day without it. It's hard to function. Let me show you how I make my morning coffee. It's a simple routine. I always start with the pour over. Basically produces an artisan handcrafted cup of coffee because it's the most cumbersome way to make coffee. Like, would you rather have drip coffee that comes from a coffee maker or a pour over coffee that tastes the same but takes all morning to make? People that use regular coffee makers aren't that serious about their coffee. They should have to register with the state as coffee offenders and tell their neighbors. Yeah, are you looking for convenience or are you looking for coffee? I'm looking for coffee. Let's get started.
Wait. I can't do that. Now, that looks like, did I come from the Hodge twins? I can't waste my time to make coffee. I gotta have it all powdered up. Alright, go back.
I always weigh my beans because I didn't have friends in high school. The beans I'm using are a washed Arabica light roast, grown in the microclimates of equatorial regions in Colombia, on generational farms where the families enjoy handcrafted furniture in their homes. Always small batch roasted. With a balanced flavor profile of complex chocolate, advanced trigonometry, and subtle notes of caramel. It offers full flavor, low acidity, non-existent arsenic with a sneakiness of Edward Snowden. It's super important to grind your own beans because if you don't, beans will get torn apart and it's not strong enough to get the beans, so the bean profile has to be bigger than that. Otherwise, the beans get torn instead of sliced. For the pour over, it's important to pour the water over the grinds.
But the problem is, if you pour that water into that powder stuff, don't you think all the powder will come inside the water and the coffee in the bottom? Hey, y'all want to comment and give me some advice about this whole thing, this coffee thing? I mean, if you have any ideas what you do with your coffee, let me know. Oh, and like and subscribe me.
Wait a minute. That's why they call it a pour over. And it's super important to pour the water over the beans in a spiralized motion because of Fibonacci's sequence and the stratospheric outer coating of the interior shell of the bean. You don't want to use your arm. It should all be coming from your hips. The pour over takes about 3 minutes to complete. While I wait for it, I'm making espresso. A little pre-coffee coffee, if you will. Holds me over while I wait. It's a good machine. Retails for about $45,000. I got mine.
What? Wait a minute. 45,000? That's too expensive for a coffee pot. I would pay like $10 or $15 or $20 worth, but that's gorgeous. Maybe $100 for something like that, but or $500, but not $45,000. That's expensive. It looks great though.
Off eBay for $55,000. Use the equity for my last house to go all in on it. So now I just stay here at my sister's place. Now the beans I'm using for the espresso are a medium roast grown in the Tarrazú Canton regions of Costa Rica with tasty notes of almond molasses and black cherry with a crisp finish and a never-ending beginning. Should take about 30 seconds to brew. As my espresso brews, I have a can of one of my favorite coffees, Espresso Mocha. I drink it on my way to the fridge to grab a can of my absolute favorite flavor, caramel vanilla.
Now, y'all might disagree with me. I just never even tried to drink cold coffee. When I say espresso, I just think they taste nasty. I'll take the hot coffee instead.
Espresso's ready. I don't taste chocolate. I detect the memory of chocolate. It's even more subtle. Practically not there. Not even a little. Just what I needed to hold me over until my pour over is ready. As I drink my pour over, I'll have to sit, maybe journal, contemplate, and just slow down while my heart races. You can taste me.
Now, how I would do it in the morning when I drink a lot of coffee, I would drink coffee for my day so that I can start cleaning the house. I gotta drink my coffee before I clean the house spick and span now. Do that, and I also take some coffee with me and put in the car when I take the kids to school. It keeps me more relaxed.
Notes of advanced mathematics. And once I've finished my cup, it's time to head out of the house and go to work. And on the way to my front door, I've got a Kyoto cold brew tower set up. Just finishing a 12-hour brewing cycle. This tower uses gravity, which helps bring out...
Wait a minute. That looks like it came from like Benjamin Franklin or George Washington's invention. Whoever... That's a big, huge invention, like old and antique.
The gravitational notes of the coffee, and you can see the spiral component here. As the water that's dripped down through the beans is reborn into cold brew coffee, it goes through the spiral component which swirls it before it goes down into the catch basin where it doesn't swirl anymore. State of the art, right? And that's how I make my morning cup of coffee.
That's actually a lot of coffee. Do you think you might be overdoing the caffeine?
I used to. My doctor told me I had a resting heart rate of 190 and I should cut back. So now I only have one coffee a day. It's made a big difference too. Now my resting heart rate's only 130. Nothing wrong with that. It's like I'm doing cardio all the time. And cardio's good for you. Makes you healthier because coffee's good for you. It lowers your chances of things like heart disease and sleep. Oh, and then what happens in my morning, just as I'm about to jet out the door, just like clockwork, that I'm about to severely move my bowels wherever I'm at, Coffee Fairy comes to visit me. So I curiously head to the bathroom wondering if I'm going to make it this time. On my way, I take the opportunity to add a little extra coffee goodness into my day as I grab my coffee enema. I always start with premium single origin beans from Guatemala. Never picked when mercury.
Oh, that is so nasty. I remember one time I accidentally caught a glimpse of a couple inside maybe another YouTube video. And they say they've done that all the time. That's just disgusting. Oh.
In retrograde. You'll detect a flowery aroma, chocolate, brown sugary notes, and a hint of nostalgia about the night before your grandmother died when she looked you in the eyes and called you by your brother's name. Very compatible with the taste buds of my colon. And after enjoying the rectum full of robust coffee, I'm ready to head out the door and start my day. I guess you could say I take my coffee very seriously. It's a lifestyle, kind of like an embodied art form.
Alright, thank y'all for watching. Hey, go to my shop and go shop at applestockcreations.com. You'll find some new products, some candles, and I hope you buy it because I know you will love that smell in your home. Yes. So y'all have a good day.